Welcome, class. We're in workshop 2. So you have survived and thrived through workshop 1. Honestly, you've done a fantastic job. We've got a strong class here. I have enjoyed reading about you and learning more about what each of you doing and where you're coming from. We've got a lot of people from Texas and a lot of people in education. So that's exciting, and it also puts a little added pressure on me as an educator to make sure that I do my very best. So if you have any pointers, make sure you let me know as we go through the class. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that you can see what it is that we're getting into for workshop 2. And you should be able to see, I'm going to go out actually to the main page here. That way you can see exactly what it is. So this is probably where you're at. I always like to go to course menu, and then I just click on the workshop that we're in, and that brings up everything very nicely for us. This week we have 2 discussions and then 2 other assignments. The discussions are asynchronous. So what that means is you're going to do it entirely online. This last week we had the opportunity for you to meet via Zoom and do one of your discussions that way. This week they're both asynchronous. We will do another meeting or 2 throughout this class where we meet on Zoom, but for this week that's not an option. Going into 2.1, again, I just clicked on that. So you've done it last week, but just a reminder. And you can read through this, go check the rubric, watch the video up above, reflect on the Bible verses and other passages you may be aware of that are related to growth and change. And then down here are the questions that you'll want to answer. So I always like just to copy paste these and put them in a Word document or in a Google document and type it out there. If you do it right in the discussion forum, sometimes things will time out and you'll lose what you've written. So I like to put it in another document and then I'll paste it into the discussion forum. But your 2 questions are how you now view time as you begin your journey into higher education in relation to the many other responsibilities in your life, and a technique or strategy you found helpful in making the best use of your time. So this one's really getting into balancing your time. You'll want to make sure that you answer these questions by Friday at midnight, so the 4th day of the workshop. And then before Monday night at midnight, you want to make sure that you respond to at least 2 of your classmates' posting, and then follow up on any questions that I may have shared with you. I'll ask you questions, usually if there's some places where, either I have interest or if it can help you to get more points by answering the question more fully. So you can go down here, just click on Access the Discussion Topic page. That'll take you out. You start your new thread, and voila, we've already got some people that are out here doing this. So you guys are over the top. Let's go back. Again, we'll go to course menu. We're going to go to discussion number 2. So this is overcoming procrastination and distractions. Everything I said about the previous is the same here. You'll watch this video, and then these are your 3 questions. What are your greatest time stealers? So what is it that causes you to lose it? Whether it's your phone or your kids or whatever it is, what is it that causes you waste time? How does your choice to pursue a degree impact your other activities? So what are you going to have to do differently as you pursue a degree? I'm sure none of you have just all this extra time that you need to do. And what changes might be necessary as you examine your time management strategies? Again, post by Friday at midnight, your first one, and then respond to at least 2 classmates and any questions I ask you by Monday at midnight. Let's go back out and check out the next 2 activities. So this one, are you ready to e-learn? This is a great assignment, but you'll go out here and go watch the TED Talk, but then you go out to another website where it's going to ask you a number of different questions, and then it'll email you and give you an assessment of your readiness to learn online. So what you want to do then is take what that sends you and put it in a Word document, and then also answer the questions that are down below. So you want about 3-paragraph reflection summary. What areas of strength do you bring to the higher education learning experience? What might be potential areas of challenge as you move ahead with your coursework? And what strategies will you have to use to enhance your opportunities for success? Once you're done with that, you go out to this page. You haven't submitted an assignment yet, so this one will be a submission. And you'll go ahead and there'll be an option there. You're seeing it from my perspective, but you'll see an option where it gives you a chance to actually submit that assignment. Okay, let's go back and see this last one. And right here, we've got attending to feedback. So this one's, there's a video here, and there's some different information for how to find feedback. You can look at these different items. What you're going to do is you're going to go out to our first week, and I'll give you feedback on discussion 1.2. You're going to take a screenshot of that. If you're not familiar with that, look it up online, see how to do that, and then put it into a Word document. And then you want 2 or 3 sentences, 1 or 2 sentences for each of the questions below. Reading this feedback from my instructor makes me think, hopefully encouraging things, but put whatever it makes you think. And then also, feedback can lead to enhanced performance and success as a learner by what does the feedback do for you? So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of what we're doing for this first week. Again, sorry, I forgot to mention here for this instruction, you go down and click on this, and this will take you out to the page where you can actually submit the assignments. It'll look a little different for you. For me, it's showing this way because I'm the professor, so I'm looking at it from my mode, but you'll see something different and it'll be clear on how to submit that. But keep up the hard and good work, and we'll make it through this second workshop as well.